What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the footage of my GoPro from last Thursday at Ultimate RC Pit Stop. I just want to be able to go through the footage with you guys and be able to explain some of the thought processes I go through when I'm warming up for a race. It's very important that you understand what your car is doing during warm-up so you're able to make those adjustments and set yourself up good for the heat race and then eventually the feature. If you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe. Alright, so we got the footage pulled up here on my laptop. We got the face cam. We're going to react to this video and just kind of give you guys some insights on what I see as a driver and what I'm doing to kind of get ready for my race. So you can see here they have this kind of on-track pit stop here, and it just kind of helps them get onto the track and you're not really causing any issues or running into anyone. As we get rolling off here, heading into turn one, we're just kind of trying some different lanes at first. Just trying to see if we can roll through the corner better if we're high, if we're low. Trying to see if we're loose going into the corner, loose coming out. And as you can see, we're kind of loose coming off here at first. I think that I was entering a little hard coming into one. So we kind of started letting off earlier, and that was kind of letting our rear end kind of swing around a little bit kind of midway through the corner and helping us get a better drive off. You can see though here I'm really working the wheel right to left, trying to just keep this car as straight as possible through the corners and help get the best speed I can. As you can see there, I get a little loose coming off the turn again. And then boom, getting smoked by my brother there. He goes flying over the wall. But getting back into the action here, we're rolling down through the corners. I'm trying to learn to hear that the bottom is probably the easiest and quickest way to get around the turns. This track is super flat. As I said, this was Ultimate RC Pit Stop. Great facility. The track was in great condition all night. As you can see, we run over the turtle shell there, and the camera gets all jacked up, and the car has to be pulled in the pits here to fix the camera. Back in action here. Like I said, though, the track was in great condition all night. They did not water the track one time, and for a nice hot summer evening, that's pretty impressive. I think the temperatures were around 92, 93 degrees. And so like I said, for the conditions that they were under, as you can see there, I get pretty loose and almost getting smoked there head on by that sprint car. For the conditions that it was under, it was very impressive how well the track kind of held the moisture and didn't slicken off or anything like that. There was some cracks in the track, but it didn't really affect the racing at all. The surface was super smooth, and everyone kind of had a great night. The show ran on quickly. They kind of kept things going, and that was very convenient for it being on a Thursday night. Obviously, a lot of people have to work, and that just kind of made the night very enjoyable. So see me rolling here through practice, trying to get some action in between some cars. I'm trying to use the brake here to see if that'll help me kind of get through the turn, but as you can see, I just keep spinning out, and it's causing that rear end to kind of stay loose. So when I pull it in here, I'm really going to try to set on trying to get that rear end to be a little more loose, just to be able to get the car set into the corner and be able to drive off a little more straighter. That was a pretty good turn there. You can see that I let off a lot earlier, and it's allowing the car to just kind of set itself and turn a little better, especially for how low banking the track really is. As you can see here, the more laps we're running, we're starting to get pretty smooth with getting through the corners and setting the car pretty well to try to get through it and kind of get that end turned around so we can get a good drive off and keep as much speed down the backstretch as possible. There again, I hit the brake and caused me to just end up turning myself and ended up actually running into somebody else and kind of set me back straight. But we're going to run a few more laps here, just kind of test out the track, see how it's doing. It does get a little dusty here, which I think does help me a little bit because it allows the tires to kind of spin through the corner a little better, and really just set the car into the corner and kind of keep it going straight coming off. The car was a little tight when I first got there, as I have a setup kind of that I use based on the track conditions and the banking and things like that. So I was a little off on the setup initially, but you can see that things kind of started working out pretty well. As you can see, we smoked the pit wall, but that's how we end it. Pit warm-ups were pretty good, and we were ready for the heat race. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think it's really important to not only show my races, but also kind of give some background as to what I'm doing during the race. Some of you guys watching may actually want to get into RC racing yourself and maybe learning kind of what's going on with RC racing as a whole. I was new at one point just a couple months ago, and I had a lot of people really teach me some really valuable lessons about certain things with the car that have really allowed me to kind of excel early on in my racing. So I would just like to thank everyone that's been able to help me throughout my time racing here so far. We have a really big race this Saturday, the Don Fringer Memorial. It's $525 to win for Mod Sprint, $100 to win for BL2, which will actually be my first official BL2 race of the summer. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you get notified when I post a video. Thanks for watching.